happening? What's up with it and what's happening? How you doing today? Ooh, I know you see me standing here. Do I look good, my dear? Do I look good today? Don't answer that. Anyways, yeah, so it's been a minute since my last YouTube live reading, so I'm here to spin the block on that energy. Put the energy on the table. Rachel, what's up? Good to see you up in here. You already know what's going down. I had to pop out today for that live. We're going to start with the angel numbers. Just got back from my Texas trip. How was that? How was that trip, though? Ooh, I liked Texas when I went. I only went one time, but like I liked it there. Something about it. Did you see our couple's Halloween costumes? I think I did. I think if I liked it, I seen it. If I didn't like it, then I don't think I may not have. What did y'all do again, girl? You know, I feel like sometimes I be having short-term memory loss. It was also my man and my son, full-on family vacations. Ooh, that sounds so nice. That is amazing to hear that y'all vacationing and stuff like that. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's how you come through with that's how you come into the energy. That's how you do that right there. You know what I'm saying? Getaways and vacations. We went as Wayne and Garth from Wayne's World because we met in Aurora, Illinois, and that's where the movie takes place. That's so sweet. Y'all are so cute, bruh. You and your man so cute. And then your son, your twin. The fact that you just copy and pasted, like, oh my gosh. But I love checking in on your posts and stuff like that. Like, wow. Wow. Some good shit for real. So, starting with the angel numbers, you know, bring y'all discernment. Come up in here with your discernment. You know what I'm saying? Take only what resonates to you. How you know it resonates? It got something to do with you and your energy, you know? We are adorable. So facts. All right. Most High, ancestors, ascended masters, beings intending to help us, you know, towards our desires, our highest paths. Any angel numbers of guidance that could be shared at this time. His daddy's had no role in how that baby turned out. No, for real. But seriously though. So the only one card came out, and it is 1144. 1144, 1144, and then on the bottom 0707. Wow. So 0707 is about compromise. Compromise, it says self-awareness, forgiveness, professionalism, empathy, tenacity, and freedom. Now, that's a word that I like, you know, for obvious reasons. That's the beginning of my name, tenacity. But, and freedom. Let go of what no longer serves you. Stop holding on to grudges. Express your emotions and aim towards a compromise. Where there's a lack of understanding, it's best to just move on. The truth will set you free. Which is very significant at this time because I did just have to decide to take another break. Another 420 break, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you know, it wasn't serving me as much as I may have thought so. And then it's so funny I just spoke on that because 1144 or 1144 says high vibes. I had to compromise my high vibes. I don't know about y'all, but like I literally, oh my gosh. But okay, so it says divine intervention, prosperity, big ventures, fated events, faith, purpose, and higher calling. And this one says love or another, oh sorry. English. Okay. Love or other happiness lurks just around the corner. It will be something much better than in your wildest dreams. A rare opportunity, an exciting encounter with like-minded people will exceed your expectations. Now, honestly, I really do heavily relate to the 0707, but I also do heavily relate to the 1144. I don't know about y'all, but like I have been having like crazy opportunities pop out of the wazoo just for, giving up things that I know I'm supposed to give up at that time. Now, I think I'm gonna start with a wisdom of Avalon as well to go into it. Girl, tell me how someone came in my house and took my 420 chocolates and I had to go out and buy. What? How somebody got you for your 420 chocolates? Not the chocolates, though. Dang. A lockbox? Dang, that is insane. It's like you could have took anything and you take the 420 chocolates? You're a fiend. Like, whoever did that gotta be a fiend. What? How? Dang. And they knew just what to take. That's crazy, yo. Mind you, I gotta hydrate. That is crazy. Rachel, that's wild. That is a test if I ever heard one. Cause it's like you just trying to go about your business and the whole neighborhood got when y'all was, and it's a good thing y'all went home, I guess. Shoot, I don't know what I would have did if somebody busted in on me and tried to take my chocolates. Like, whoa. Whoa. Okay. Wow. But good to hear, you know what I'm saying? That's the only, you know what I'm saying, thing. Mind you, didn't say if there was anything else, but I would sincerely hope not. So I'm going to get 2 of these to either read at the end or read now. 2 Wisdom of Avalon oracles that I will be reading from the book. And like, none of my jewelry was taken and got some very nice high-end jewelry. And I grew up in a house with jewelers, pretty gorgeous stuff. Nothing. Wow. No, that is crazy. Thank you for that thumbs up. Whoever thumbs me up. That's insane that they left your jewelry and took the 420 chocolate. But honestly, if it was me, if I was the robber, I would probably be on that same energy. I would be on that same energy, fam. 65-inch TV not touched, massive gaming system, gaming computer not touched, $3,000 work setup computer not touched, just 420 stuff. Now that is crazy, but you know what's crazier though? That protection. Ooh! Hi Zaya, good to see you. That protection, Rachel, that protection though. None of you. Oh my goodness, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. It's good to see you in here, Zaya. About to get some more collective energy, getting some wisdom that we will either read at the end or read now if I feel like it. Probably gonna read it at the end, if I remember. Let's get some wisdom for the lovely folks that will be tapping into this here message. Any wisdom so that they can take it with them. Lady of the Lake tried to come out, but it didn't come out. Girl, I was so upset. I was looking forward to making some adult s'mores. No, for real though. Because, oh my gosh, that would go insane. Like, adult s'more. Yo. This came out last night when I was live on TikTok. But it was for a specific person. The swan, which I do love the energy of the swan so much. It's transformation and trusting the psychic gifts. That's what the swan says. And then restriction. Wow! Sorry. Let me not scream. Mind you, I'm like 2 days into my break. And the break is, I don't know how long it's going to be, but it got to be longer than the rest of my breaks. Okay? But like, the fact that like that kind of energy keeps being brought up. Okay? Because I was kind of like led to take a break. Up here, intuitive wise, and it's like restriction. That's the second card that came out here, restriction. Trusting the psychic gifts, especially when it comes to the energy of restriction, because I didn't feel like I was being hurt by my consumption, but I did feel like I needed to go on restriction in order to see what's really popping in my energy, something like that. I have to go. I need to get homework done. Okay, lovely. I hope you enjoy your homework. I hope you get it all done. And on the bottom, we have wealth. So this is what it's looking like. It's almost as if somebody has to make a compromise or some sort of restriction in order to transform with the swan here into some sort of wealth. Somebody could be wondering where their wealth is, and it could be lying in within this restricted area or within whatever this compromise could be, you know. Bye. Have a good night. So let me just get into the tarot. I already got a tarot deck out. So with the Four of Wands being on the top immediately, it does let me know that the way that things are happening at this time, especially if somebody does make the compromise, somebody does go through some sort of restriction, we got Four of Wands here, or as some people like to call it 1111, that wish fulfillment energy that really it really talks about fated events or like divine happenings or things that are meant, you know, to happen. And it's so funny because somebody has really been waiting for this for a long time. Okay, we got the Three of Wands when I split right into the Four of Wands. So that really lets me know that whatever is about to happen, these divine happenings, whether it be opportunities that pop up out of the wazoo, whether it be people wanting to work with you, people throwing money at you, whatever this is, it's divine because you have been waiting on it for a long time, but also because somebody decided to take a chance on their intuition and do whatever it is they've been feeling led to do, even though like the outside world may not have matched up with that, you know, because when I was being led to take another break, I was like, why would I take a break right now when this is the only thing I have? Because I'm not talking to nobody, I'm not entertaining people, I'm not going out hanging with friends, I'm in the house almost every single day, all day, not going nowhere, not doing anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I had that puff at the end of the day, I'm just like, this is the only thing I have. Like, I feel like I was feeling like my spirit team, y'all are punishing me. Like, because like I don't have anything else. The only thing I have to make me happy is the only thing I had on my heart. And then I was like, wait a minute. It is the only thing on my heart right now. So are you telling me if I take this and scrub it off my heart for the time being that something else can, I got room for something else? Something could be significant about that. Girl, oh wait. You said I have to go. Oh. What else here? Ooh, caught it. I caught it. I caught the devil energy, but I caught it reversed. That's so funny. That's so funny because like it's kind of like, let me get a card. Let me get another card to go with this devil reverse. It's almost like it's not what you do. Now this is something I've said before multiple times. It's not really what you do, it's how you do it, right? It's not the fact that I was smoking, it's the fact that I was smoking to mask. You know what I'm saying? I was smoking as a way to have fun. I was smoking as an activity. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like I was doing it like I was using it like an addiction, but I didn't see it as that because I felt like I could quit anytime that I want, you know? And with the devil energy being reversed, it's either given the energy of actually taking the devil's energy and reversing it. You know what I'm saying? Flip it and reverse it, use it for your good. Or it could also just speak to that restriction energy or that compromise energy, willing to give up something, even if it don't look like the devil to you, because the weed don't really, gas don't really look like the devil to me. It looks like the devil reverse. Like, how? You know what I'm saying? How is this the only thing that's messing me up right now? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's something about that. Like, the devil energy being reversed is significant to the fact that somebody either knows they should give a habit up, or maybe they know that there's supposed to be some sort of change. It is 5:55 my time where I am, so change could be heavy here. Mind you, not even to mention if you add, you know, the ones to the fours that equal 5. And even if you add the 7 and the 7 and it equals 14, and you add that 1 and the 4, it equals 5. It's like no way you flip it or switch it. Somebody has to go through a change. It's like to get this desired result, no matter what way you flip it, there has to be a change on your end. It has to be an energy exchange. I had to give it to the Most High so the Most High could give it something to me, because it got to be an exchange. I had to give it off my heart so the Most High could put something else up in that thing. And it was like clockwork. These past 2 days, I have been getting opportunity after opportunity. And you know, they're all small, but they're all popping up like beacons from different places, all because I said, you know what? Even though I love weed. I will take another break for the process. I'm gonna do it for the process. I'm gonna see if my ancestors don't lie to me, you know. But I was like, I'm gonna just see, you know what I'm saying? What happens if I just do it, even though I don't feel like it, right? Go look at my Facebook post after this. It may be beneficial to why you've had to take a break. Period. I will. Let me write that down because I will forget quick. Mm-hmm. Cause I really and the thing about it is like, and that's what I explain to people, because people be like, you know, people start to feel a certain way, like if one person take a break, then everybody gotta take a break. But for me specifically, like, I already forgot what I was gonna say. Must not be important. Bruh, my thoughts leave 4:56. Wow, period. My thoughts be leaving my head so fast, but I'm so glad that I've been more accepting of when it leaves instead of trying to fight it back. I'm like, well, it's gone now. Don't know what I was gonna say, but it was gonna be something, you know. Devil reverse, please, for the lovely people tapping into this message, please. The devil reversed. Temperance. So yeah, it's about patience here. And you know what? I've been handling this energy of not having that puff like way better than I thought. Like, I was so anxious my last couple of days smoking because I was like, I don't know how this is gonna go. And the thing about it is, I've been strangely completely fine. You know what I'm saying? And it actually, like, it amazes me because I was like, I thought that I was gonna be down bad, just trying to get my hands on the next and the next. How about my sister came over and she actually wanted to smoke? And I actually didn't smoke. Because sometimes that'd be my weak spot. If somebody else doing it and they want to come around and offer it, and I'd be like, hell yeah. Like, but you know, it's something about that patience and being willing to see it through. You know what I'm saying? And right now, as I'm looking at this card, I don't know if it's pixelated for y'all. It's not pixelated for me. I never know when it's pixelated. Just know that. But she got 2 cups, and it's almost as if the cups are being filled by the divine, not by this temperate, you know what I'm saying, not by the earth angel. It's like this earth angel is sitting completely still and having cups of wisdom being poured from the divine. And it's like, in order to have that happen, somebody had to just make some sort of compromise here, or some sort of transformation or shift when it comes to their trust or something like that. And spirit calls you to do, it's so easy for you, for real. Well, it's like that for me. Facts. It's easy to listen, but sometimes it's easy for me to listen and accept, but sometimes it's hard for me to do it in the physical, just because it's just like my old self be fighting my new self so bad, bruh. Old me be fighting new me. 1818 could be significant, but yeah. That's the only thing. Like, I will know that the advice is valid. Like, when the last person I had to cut off, like, I knew that my ancestors gave me sign after sign after sign after sign after sign to cut that person off, and I still didn't do it. Like, it's just giving so like that. Like, when people get that advice, which sometimes I get that advice and then I don't act on the advice, that's what causes the blockage from, you know, the spirit realm to the physical, because you're literally saying, no, you know what, no. But yeah, something is significant about that. Both of these cups are full, but the significance of both of these cups being full is that the connection is tempered. The connection is very much open. The connection is definitely closed off to the devil, though. That's definitely that's definitely significant. Okay, what else here? 1818. Yes. So 5 of Pentacles reversed. Wow. So I just peeped it like this, right? Mind you, 4 of Cups has been heavy these past few days. And the 4 Cups, I found a new way to explain it from one of my other favorite readers, Green Eyes. Bruh, how about, she was talking about the 4 Cups, and she was talking about how the 4 Cups really used to be the 10 Cups. But the thing about the Ten of Cups that you had, there was naivety and ignorance in that energy of bliss. But it's like when you examine all the cups and you clean them out, some of that water stale and old, some of that water got a film. You know what I'm saying? Some of them cups of water taste a little bit like fish. Where's the fish taste coming from? What's that? And it's like by the time you clean out all your cups, you realize that you only had 4 good cups. The other 10 was just fucked up. The rest of it was just messed up. You only have 4 cups left. And for some of y'all, that 4 cups has everything to do with your mastery. It's almost like the energy of when I felt like everything was stripped away from me and all I had left was me, my phone, and my cards. No friends, you know what I'm saying? None of that extra stuff, just me, my phone, and my card. It's giving very much that. The only ones who are truly there for me, I guess, is me, my phone, and my cards. I guess I'm gonna have to make do with what it do, you know? And then we have the 5 of Pentacles being reversed here. Like dirty dishes. For real. Thinking all them dishes clean and you like, what is that little crusty thing on that plate? Is this clean? Like, yeah. Very much like that. So that 5 of Pentacles be talking in the upright, the 5 of Pentacles talks about the energy of lack, poverty. But it's given. Now, this is what I also wanted to mention. Because usually what I like to do is go reverse. And it's like, I wish people, it's never been difficult. When the reverse energy comes out at the beginning and a reverse at the end, 9 times out of 10, that reverse energy is tied. Reverse go with reverse. So the only reason that somebody ever felt at any point that they were in poverty is because they were looking too far into the future. You know what I'm saying? Looking at the things that they didn't have. You know what I'm saying? Not focusing on the things that are actually important to get things done here with the 8 of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups. It's given very much like, but somebody said, wait, if I slow down with the Temperance here and stay in the moment, this shit really ain't even all that bad. This shit ain't really that bad. And I saw a post today that's so significant. It was a post that said, somebody said, why is happiness so elusive? And it's because somebody responded, it's because you're looking for it in the future and not in the present. You're not finding no kind of happiness in the present. You're looking for it in the future and you're not in the future. So that's how far when you get up to the future, it ain't happening. Like it's very much because somebody here decided to be in the present moment. Because you know what I ended up doing, y'all? Mind you, because I knew my break was coming up. My last day of my break, before I took my break, I was so anxious. Bro, I was so anxious that I would not know what to do with myself. And I would just spaz out, that I wrote entire pages of things that I could do on the back too, things that I can do that are mindful activities if ever I feel that itch, you know, real talk. And it go on the back too. When I tell you I use this handy dandy notebook and said I wrote down pages of things that I can do when I feel that addiction itch. Do you know that I've not been using this list? But I was so anxious while I was still smoking, while I was still in that devil's energy. I was so anxious about being without that by the time I was here and I was in the present moment, I was like, what was I so worried about? Yo, that might be significant. Mind you, take it how it belongs to you. I only share my personal experience just to help others connect to that thing. Not living now. Girl, stop. That's what I was feeling in Texas, that I've never been go-go-ho. Oh, never been. Not living in the now. Yes. For real. For real. Living in the now. Like, honestly, that's something that I still sometimes struggle with to this day. But like, when I remember, you know what I'm saying? When I'm supposed to remember, you know, when I remember to stay present and do mindful activities, like, it really changes the game. You know? Excuse me. All right. What else here? What else is popping off? 7 of Pentacles energy. Investments. It's kind of like what I just said. Like, I have been making a couple of investments and things like that. And I gotta say, like, I do have way more of a positive outlook than I had a couple of days ago, to be real. All right, what else here? Why is the Seven of Pentacles here for the people tapping into this message? Six of Swords, intuition. It's like somebody is experiencing the wait. So what are y'all trying to say? The Judgment. Okay. So based off of the investments or the opportunities that somebody is getting, it's almost as if your spirit team or the Most High, the universe, whatever you subscribe to, could be testing how well you will listen to your intuition. Because it's like if you decide to listen to your intuition and take the head start instead of like waiting and like letting your intuition pass you by and things like that, it's almost as if somebody could be leveling up, like getting more access to different spiritual gifts. Now, I don't know about y'all. I think, well, I have a knowing that like my spiritual gifts have been getting deeper, but like it's been freaking me out a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, like it has been freaking me out, but it's like it's all a result to listening to my intuition the first time. They can advance you when you listen the first time or something like that, right? 10 of Wands energy here, letting me know that there is a completion when it comes to your this test of intuition. It's almost like a test of your might. Test your might. But what I was gonna say, I don't know. It's gone. When that happens, I read a book called In the Now. Wow. Was it a good book? What else here? Look at that. That High Priestess energy. I told you. I'm not even playing. I'm not even playing. Because I just said. Now with the Six of Swords. If you depart, if you use that head start, if you use that intuition, that judgment energy, when you're tested, if you pass that test, you will be ranked up. And mind you, some of y'all, it might be spiritual rank. Some of y'all, it's monetary rank with the King of Pentacles here. You know what I want? See, that's tea. Partnerships is very significant. Are people wanting to work with you, both from the past and the future, wanting to work with you is giving very much yikes. Okay, period. Let me get some more cards out here, and I probably will end this up pretty soon. Like, I may or may not do another live. I just don't know. I've just been I've just been doing things. So I never know when I'm gonna do the next thing and whatnot. Like, bro, nobody be telling you about how crazy discipline get when you be your own boss. Man. Don't let it freak you out. Let it lead you. Know that when you follow it, no harm will come to you, period. Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now, Guide to Spiritual Enlightenment. That thing go. Oh. He said it's called Eckhart. Okay. Had to get the right spelling. Okay. All right, period. Let's get some extra cards out here. Oh, my bad. On the top, we got whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. It could be very much whoop-de-doo. I know I've been in that energy. Everything that come my way, I've been like whoop-de-doo. Oh, negative energy, whoop-de-doo. Oh, you need to heal. Somebody need to heal. Whoop-de-doo. You know? This is the book. It's good. That. I'm definitely going to have to check that out. Peace. Oh, okay, somebody need to do it for their peace. Healing energy. 4 Cups energy was out here earlier, so that energy of healing is definitely very much present, as well as the Temperance, letting me know that this healing journey is not going to be the easiest journey. It's going to require hella patience. New home! What? Somebody getting a new home. That is sick. New home. My grandparents just got a new home and everything, so it's very much the energy as of now. New moving and new home. And like I just said, moving. Whole move. Bruh. Not only whole move, but return to sender. And right after return to sender, monitoring spirit. And get this. Right after monitoring spirit, booty stank. What? You telling me there's a stank ass bitch watching me right now? Somebody got that good, that wop, that good wop. Okay. And then what came out? Oh, we spoke on this. I'm taking it. When chunks come out, I only want to be taking one, but like I ain't want to take that whole chunk. But that 555 though, yeah, we spoke on that. And then boom, grounding. And then boom, watch your mouth. Pay attention. Somebody telling business. Not only that, but the last card, demon spawn, demon child. So somebody need to watch their mouth. Not only is somebody telling business, but the person telling business is very much on this team. Okay. Very much on that team. Okay. Anything else here? I'll read it like good for you. Wait, this is the book is good. I read it. Like good for you. Not negative. Because of the colors of that card. You talking about this one? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I forgot I already mixed this whole up. I already mixed that thing up. Before I went on my trip to Texas, I did a lot of return to senders. I wanted to make sure nobody knew I was leaving. Nobody knew where I was going and nothing bad was going to happen. Dang, period. Period. That return to sender. That return to sender going to do it every time. We got faithfulness. Faithfulness. Doing that right there, like even just doing those simple things like returning to sender, simple incantations, you know what I'm saying, that have to do with your daily life, that have to do with your grounding, that has to do with your healing and things like that. Those little things are just exuding your trust and faithfulness in the other side. And then, you know, it's like when you see those results, those happiness, those amazing things that happen in your life as a result of that, that's like the other side putting their trust in you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love that energy exchange. I love that energy exchange. Whoop did it. Yes. Yes, I love the whoop-de-doo card, high key. And then we got divinity. Somebody is up in a divinity, bruh. And that's some good shit. You know what I'm saying? High key. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a live after this on, I guess, love energy. I've been getting so many people for love readings that I feel like love energy for the collective might be good. We got self-control here. Somebody need to practice self-control. Self-control was one of my last fruits. And I'm glad to say, like, I'm getting a grip on that bitch. Like, out of all... Oh, look. Somebody might have... we got witchcraft on the bottom. This is why the return to senders are so significant. But look, we also got goodness on the back, though. So, it's like somebody's goodness, somebody's self-control, divinity, faithfulness. It just debunks all that other shit. Like, that's... It's just what it is. But, yeah, self-control was one of the last fruits that I was struggling so bad with, y'all. So, I'm glad to kind of like be working on that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, period. Let's end this out with reading these bad boys. And heck yeah. I may or may not come back for another reading. I do not know. Might go on TikTok and go live again. I don't know. I might do that. Okay. So the Swan, number 12. Number 12, the Swan, transformation and trusting the psychic gifts. This card represents a transformation from one state to another, from the ugly duckling to the beautiful swan. This signals a period of growth that will ultimately be life-changing. The swan says that you may change so much that you may not recognize yourself in the end. The most important time to honor and love this change within yourself. Oh, most important, it's time to love and honor this change within yourself. For then only the most beautiful reflection will shine back at you from the mirror of your life. The swan says, dive in. You will love who you become. It also reminds you that you need to trust your intuition and your psychic gifts. So this was the first intuition card, and then we had the Six of Swords talk about intuition, and then we also had the High Priestess nailing that last nail in the coffin. Okay. So yeah, trust your intuition and your psychic gifts to guide you as you go through the process of wonderful and ultimate change. The swan is the companion of the high priestess. Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot about that. That's facts. The swan is the companion of the high priestess, and who are you, Chad? Like, and who are you? Okay, period. So yeah, who has the ability to part the mists and serve to separate Avalon from the physical world. I'm sorry. The high priestess who has the ability to part the mists that serve the separation, that to separate Avalon from the physical world. The swan can dive into the lake on her behalf and find treasure that the human eyes cannot see. The swan reminds you to see with your heart and listen with your spirit. And this whole world can be magically transformed. It also just gives me, the swan overall gives me, like, if you listen to your intuition, you will end up in bliss, you know? If you listen to that intuition, you know what I'm saying? You end up in your desired paths. Love is in the air. It's fall time, snuggles and sweater season. People are looking for love. Facts. Rachel, you are so right, bro. Because, like, last night, I don't even know, I was asking people, like, when I was doing some card pulls on TikTok, and I was like, well, what do you want to talk about today? Love! Oh, okay. You want to clock that T? We want to talk about love. I was like, oh, okay. We can do that. We can do that. Like, okay. But facts, love is in the air. It would be nice to have that. Girl, I hear love songs a lot. Yes, bruh. I love a good love song. For real. Okay. Restriction. I might just put the love reading on this reading. Or should I just make another one? It's like, I don't feel like starting over, but at the same time, it might do me good to start over. I'll just start another line. Like, but that is so facts. Love is definitely in the air. So restriction, number 35. This marker brings notice of restriction in all things. You are in a prison of your own making, or at the mercy of that which is temporarily out of reach. You aren't able to move forward constructively at this time. Be patient, pay attention to the next right action, and sooner than you know, the prison doors will swing open and you will yet again proceed to the greater goal. For now, take this opportunity to rest, taking stock of where you are and where you've come. Ask, how did I get here? What am I not seeing? What needs repairing? Once the answers come, so does the relief from the bondage of the circumstances in mind. That's so facts, bruh. And I'm going to say it again because I have been saying it this whole time. Like, that is exactly the energy that I was feeling when I was needing. Like, I felt the need to be, like, take a break. But my body was like, girl, why would you do that? Like, you just took a break. And then my body was just like, And then I was like, what am I not seeing? And the minute they was like, that was all like, I'm gonna show you what you're not seeing when you do it. And then the minute I did it, it was like poof, 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 poof. And I was like, wow. Yeah, okay, so yeah, that's how we gonna end things. Clear the space and energy and do the love reading. Yes, period, Rachel. I will. You know me too well, Rachel. You know that's what I used to forget to do almost every time. Back when I would do 2 and 3 lives a night, you know that's the part I would be forgetting. Then I would get on live talking about, why is the energy the same? Did I just do this reading? Yeah, that was before I knew. You know what I'm saying? That was before I knew. That was before, you know, my ego death and whatever. That was before I was informed, you know. But I do remember that. Shit, all my cars dropped on the floor too. I don't give a fuck. I wish I gave a fuck. I wanted to be so mad with my bell and my cars all just fell onto the floor, but how? I don't give a fuck about that shit. Oh, dang, my stones too. Go, that's why I'm here to help you. Remember, hell yeah, you really is a help to me, bruh. Dang, I can't believe that just happened. But at the same time, man, this love reading must about to be good. All right, I am out of y'all's hair, and I'm about to catch y'all again for a love reading. Tune in or don't, you know what I'm saying? Peace.